Hey, what's up guys, this is Nick at Barben. Today I'm going to be reviewing GNC's Pro Performance 100% Whey. So if you're based in the United States, or even if you're not, there's a really good chance you already are familiar with the GNC brand. It's a really popular supplement store. They've got 6,000 locations in the US and other locations in about 50 other countries. So this is their in-house protein brand. Now if you're like me, you might have second thoughts about getting a supplement store's own proprietary protein blend. So I'm interested to see how it tastes. First I'm going to try it with 2% milk. It's good. It didn't mix very well. I kind of thought it would. It's got soy lecithin in it for mixability, but it is a little bit powdery. I would say that it's this is 2% milk here, and it's just like a very nice, like pretty mild flavor. It's not one of these like double chocolate brownie flavors or like malted milk chocolate flavors or anything like that. It's just like a nice, mild, smooth cocoa flavor. Tastes great with milk. Okay, so let's see how the chocolate flavor tastes with water. Yeah, it really is a very mild flavor. Honestly, it kind of tastes like it's been like naturally sweetened. It tastes a lot like sort of the more stevia-based protein powders. I should point out that this actually doesn't have any artificial flavors. It does however have artificial sweeteners, so I was expecting a bolder flavor. But it's nice. It's mild. It tastes like water with a bit of cocoa. Definitely better with milk. So let's check out the nutrition label. One serving of this has 140 calories. In that you're going to get 24 grams of protein, 6 grams of carbohydrates, it's 1 gram of fiber, 2 grams of sugar, and 2 grams of fat, 1 gram of saturated fat. So it's not very, very low carb. Its competitors like Optimum Nutrition and IsoPure have about half as many carbohydrates. Besides that, what do we got? There's 13% of your daily calcium. It's not very high, not very low. And 3% of your daily sodium. It's not very high, not very low. It's just a protein powder. Let's check out the ingredients list. So the first ingredient is a whey protein blend, and in the whey protein blend you have whey protein concentrate and whey protein isolate. It's a little bit unusual that whey concentrate comes first. That's the cheaper form of whey. It has more carbs and more fat. So a lot of the competitors like Optimum Nutrition, they have whey isolate coming first. Anyway, whey protein concentrate, whey protein isolate, then cocoa powder, natural flavors, cellulose gum, that's a thickener and stabilizer, soy lecithin, that's to improve mixability, xanthan gum, that's another gum, acesulfate potassium, it's an artificial sweetener, sodium chloride, salt, and sucralose. So there's nothing really unusual in these ingredients list. I will say it's a little bit unusual that acesulfate potassium comes so early in the ingredients list. It's the third last ingredient. Normally it comes last. It's a little bit controversial in some circles because it may have an effect on insulin response, maybe. It's a bit debatable. Other than that, it's a little bit unusual as well that it doesn't contain any digestive enzymes like lactase or aminogen. Again, the competitors, like I mentioned earlier, most of them have digestive enzymes if the product contains lactose, and whey concentrate does. So if you're sensitive to lactose, this might not be the right one for you. So about the price, this here is 1.96 pounds. For that, you are going to get 25 servings, and this tub here costs $20. It's very cheap. That comes to 80 cents per serving, or 3.33 cents per gram of protein. Yeah, very, very inexpensive, cheaper than Optimum Nutrition's Gold Standard. It's cheaper than IsoPure, it's cheaper than Muscle Farm. Yeah, it really is one of the cheapest protein powders on the market. There are some whey concentrates that are cheaper, like EAS 100% whey. But for a blend that has whey protein concentrate and isolate in it, it really is one of the cheapest, or the cheapest one that you can find. So a few things that I liked about GNC's Pro Performance. First of all, it is very inexpensive. It's low in salt, tastes pretty good. And it's also made by Glanbia Inc., which is the same company that makes the whey for Optimum Nutrition and IsoPure. So I'm pretty confident that the whey protein is a high quality. So what I didn't like quite so much about GNC's Pro Performance is that it is a little bit high in carbs compared to a lot of its competitors. It does contain soy and artificial sweeteners, which might turn some people off. And it also doesn't contain any digestive enzymes. So especially if you have sensitive stomachs, this might not be right for you. Alright, those are my thoughts on GNC's Pro Performance 100% whey. For the full review, you can check out the link below at barben.com.